I'd come back. I got a couple snags on the bumper project, or the top secret bunker project. Nothing's really wrong other than I just had to have a third surgery on my head, and I've got something wrong with my back, and I'm gonna have to, I don't know what's gonna happen with my back, but I kind of suspect I'm not gonna be able to pick anything up for about 3 months. But it's still here, and even just as it is, there's enough room to squeeze 10 people down there. This whole floor would disappear. I'm actually, next step would be, instead of digging a room lower than this, would be to clear a long channel. This room is actually, or crawl space, is actually, I want to say, almost 80 feet long. And I'm clearly standing here with plenty of headroom. The wall right there I could cut through, and I already have 2 steel fire doors, so I had a second thought, just to keep the wife safe, that I could pretty much build a room right in from there with 12-inch block, fill it with concrete, and put a 12-inch lid on it. And even though I have all the parts to build her an elevator, but she said she wouldn't go on an elevator. Actually, I didn't mention it to her because I knew what she'd say. But there's about 2 foot of sand here, that's it, and then you hit the seam of clay. I really dug into the hill, just wanting to be as low underground as possible. This is the main floor up here. These are 12-inch 2x12s, yellow pine. There's a yard of concrete under every one of my piers, and even just for storing things that this place stays incredibly dry despite being in Florida, but it gives you a lot of room to store junk, and unfortunately I'm OCD and I store a lot of junk, but I always end up using it. But anyways, one of my projects might be to raise a swimming pool about 10 inches for various reasons, and for one, the liner's shot, and it won't cost me anything to put it on the size of the liner, you know, one price fits all, more or less. But I was thinking, if I just cleared myself a 50-foot channel this way, I could literally walk back and forth, store junk here that I'll probably use 5 years from now or never, and pull this out, put a set of stairs there for real severe emergencies, and like I said, maybe make just a 10 by 15 foot room about that deep, never be a danger of flooding, and if I actually can get back where I was, I'm real strong everywhere except my back, but if I can get my back back, I promise to go back to clearing this out, and I'll put a 10 by 15 foot room there, and it'll be 22 foot under my dining room table, I promise. Well, I better not promise, because it'll be well below ground. Might take me a week to get dug out, but my theory is I'd rather be stuck in a vault for a week than buried in rubble for a week, so anyways, my next project is actually, since I gotta find a way to get my wife in and out of her car, is going to be to turn her electric wheelchair into something that I can actually lift 10 inches to get her even with the seat and just slide her over. And then I got to thinking about all the stuff I did to make this house for hurricanes, and I have never made window protection. And I have 6x6 windows in the back of the house, and it faces west, and of all the things I should have done on top of all the things that I did just because it's me, that's one thing I should concentrate on just in case, because it's nothing I could throw together in an afternoon. Everything I do seems to take forever, but give me enough time, I'll finish it, I promise. Thanks.